Is this a true stereotype?
I really believe it is. I really believe that bigger women suck way better dick than skinnier girls.
Why? Why is this a thing?
Because we have I don't know, we have a hunger.
Hello there. Thank you for joining me on In the Thick of It. I am Amanda Thickk, and I am sitting down with one of my very good friends in this industry, a fellow BBW, and she's an official star. We are not just talking about content creators. She has been in all the professional companies for Blush Erotica, XXX, what is it? Hold on, I gotta think. Pure BBW, Plumper Pass, Jeff's Models, BBW XXX Adventures. There's probably even more. She's been nominated for AVN, XBiz, Urban X, and the BBW awards, right? Mm-hmm. She won those. Like she has been in this industry for 8+ years. She's going to get into that. I am very honored to have my lovely friend here, Julie Ginger.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. First of all, I just want to say I am so proud of you. As I already said earlier, like, this takes a lot to do. So you're doing it, and I'm thankful to be here, but also just super proud of you, friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you.
Super excited.
Well, and you see the upgrade.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Get it.
Yes.
You got to have something like this, you know?
It's been like in my heart for the longest. Mm-hmm. And you've seen, like, I was recording at home, which I loved because I set up the whole thing. I was doing all the things. So to be here in a studio, getting help, having it look and sound beautiful is just, it's like a dream for me. And then you said yes to coming on. So
why wouldn't I?
I mean, you were a legend in the land of BBWs.
God, you know what? Every time somebody says legend, I always am like, nah, just a me. But then I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's like one of those like little fine lines that I'm like, I try to stay humble, but then I know I have been doing this for a long time, and I know what I've done, and I know, you know, I've done my shit, you know, and I'm continuing to do my shit.
You know what? I feel the same way. It's like people, have you met people and they're like starstruck? Mm-hmm. Yes. And it's such a funny experience.
It's so funny. So funny.
I mean, it's very flattering, right? But it's like, what? For me personally, it's like I go home, I have to clean my house, and I pick up after my dog. Like, it's not glamorous at all.
No, I understand.
And then, like you say, you put in the work, and then when you get to see, wait a minute, I actually am kind of a badass.
Yep. And it's not saying that in an egotistical way either. No. You're saying it because you look back on the 10 years, let's say, you've been doing this, and you're like, wow, I really have done that. I've really put in the effort. I really, pushed myself to do something that not a lot of people can really do.
Yes. Okay, I want to touch on that.
Yeah.
How did you get into the industry? Because you are a BBW. You don't have like the typical average body type girl. Like, where does it come into your head where you're like, you know what? I'm going to start posting, was it nudes or something? What was it, the start?
Okay, so a little backtracking. When I first moved to Iowa in 2008, that's where my mom is from, so that's why there's that connection. Okay. I met someone online. Yahoo Messenger back then, that's what we use. Girl, yes, I'm that old.
You just dated yourself?
Yes, I did. Yahoo, even AIM Messenger, you just start meeting people. Yes. And I met this guy that was just super intrigued and like wanted to see what I looked like. And, so I just did it. I had a laptop and I kind of just started taking photos of myself in nudes, but also regular clothes.
Okay.
I would say for me, I was excited by the fact that somebody was interested in my body. Does that make sense?
And that was a surprise to you?
It was a surprise to me because I never, even when I was like coming of age into my 18, 19, 20-year-old range, I didn't notice that people were noticing me. I didn't know that I had this big ass that people were looking at. I didn't know that Black men were intrigued and thought I was pretty or sexy or whatever they liked my ass.
Notice?
I just wasn't in that mindset. I wasn't thinking about that. Honey, I didn't have sex until I was 20.
I was 23.
Oh my God.
So
See?
What happened to us?
Nothing. We just decided that we didn't want teen pregnancy, first of all.
Yes.
But also I really didn't wasn't like ready to have sex until like I was ready to have sex. You know, and that happened with some random dude that I will never see again. Don't even know his name.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't know. I didn't know people. So when this guy online was like, oh, I really want to see pictures of you and videos and da-da-da-da, then he was like, you know, this is when I was like 21. Like I had just started having sex. I had really just started like experiencing being a BBW who was liked, who was desired. So that went on for a little bit. And then I ended eventually meeting my ex-husband and we got married. So that stopped. So I stopped doing that. That was
I didn't actually know you had been married.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. A lot of people are like, what? Julie Ginger was married?
Yeah.
I get asked all the time if I'm married or if I have a boyfriend, and that's no and no.
She's single, everybody.
But don't holla. Yeah. Because I ain't interested. So yeah, I kind of got married, and so that communication with him stopped. Okay. Then fast forward about 6 years, 3.5, 4, 5, 6 years later, my ex-husband and I, well, ex-husband is the given word there.
Right.
So gotten back in contact with this guy. And then that's when about 2015, 2016, like the end of 15, beginning of 16, I started my first Tumblr account. So that's where I really feel I started in the sex industry, posting online photos and videos. Not for monetization, because I didn't know. I had no idea. No idea I could monetize.
Was it just like attention?
Yeah, just because he was like, I think people were gonna love to see you and da 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 da, and he was right. Oh, he was right.
Oh, he was right.
He was right. Within the first, I would say about maybe 6 months, I had about 5,000 followers of people just following me and like seeing like me either doing solo work, or I would post like maybe a little clip of a blowjob or me just being naked, you know?
Really?
Yes. So that is kind of how I got introduced to the sex work world. Did not realize that's what I was doing until someone had said to me, you should do porn. You should be on BBW Highway there in Chicago. So this is when they were in Chicago.
Okay.
Got in contact with, you know, the person who owns BBW Highway. And in 2017, May of 2017, I filmed my first Pro-Am video.
Wow. Yep. You know, I'm just going to throw this out there. Yeah. I think he discovers a lot of talent. I've noticed.
But yes, he does. But I was the one who went to him.
You reached out to him.
I did not have him discover me. So it was kind of like
very proactive.
And you know what I also did for the first time? I think that he's ever had any model ever do this. I paid for the hotel room for the entire weekend.
Oh, no models.
And I drove.
Wow.
So when I say I invested in myself, and I invested in my career, that is what I did. So if you want to learn anything from this, invest in yourself.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
Yes. Wow. Okay. So you shot for them. Mm-hmm. Did that open the doors to the other companies?
Oh, for sure. Plumper Pass was on my ass within 2 months. And then I was there. Actually, I shot the weekend of my birthday in Miami for Plumper Pass for my first ever time.
Okay. I've never shot in Miami. I mean, when I've shot with them, it was always, they come to Vegas once.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this was when I was living in Iowa, and he was willing to fly me out. He catered to me. I ain't going to say that they didn't. They catered to me very well. And I loved working for them until I stopped working for them. And that's okay. I eventually got on with Pure BBW, shot with them for a while. And then I started doing my own thing. Then I think BBW Adventures came around and I got on with them. I've shot for, which one is it? It's the one that Jay Playhard owns.
Oh.
He's got a little BBW studio thing going on.
Yeah.
It's not super like, I can't remember. Yeah, sorry, Jay. I can't remember the name of your company for the BBWs. But, and then eventually I did finally shoot for Jeff's Models. It took me a very long time to get on their set.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Yeah, because I knew Spooky Fat Brad had been on their set. Ruby Sinclair, a lot of other girls got to be on their set before I even did. But I think it was the perfect opportunity for me to get on their set when I did, because they had elevated they had gone from what they had before when Jeff was owning it to now where Jay Crew is the one running the ship. He's leveled up their quality, their background, their everything, their brand so much. So yeah, that's my favorite company to shoot for. I'm Jeff's models.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah, love them to death. They always take care of me.
So what was it? So, okay, now you're doing professional sets, which is a very different experience than content creating. I wasn't really planning to ask you this, but I'm curious what your experience is like, the contrast, the difference between a professional set versus being a content creator.
Well, on a professional set, you're going to be putting in some hours of work. It's not just come in, sign your paperwork and then get straight to it. You've got to, like, there's hair and makeup. You got to get there early for that. Then you have all of the pretty girl pictures, or you take your clothes off and then you put them back on again, and then you take them off again, and then it's just a lot of off and on. The hours, the long hours on set is like, I think what really does it to people, because like you're there for some time.
Yes.
I know a lot of my mainstream friends who have been doing it. They're sometimes on set for 12 to 16 hours.
That's wild.
The longest I've ever been on set for Jeff's, I think, was probably like 8. But I did like 2 scenes, so I had to redo the hair and makeup and retouch up everything. So it's still a lot of like moving parts. And so I would say that content creation is a little more relaxed. You don't necessarily have to put makeup on. You don't necessarily have to really put a lot of effort into what you're doing. I mean, yes, put the effort in, please. But at the same time, it's not as intense.
Right.
It's a little more lax with content creation. Like even at home, I don't always wear makeup. Because I'm, don't really need it. Thank God.
You really don't.
I just put this on so I can look good for my girl.
Oh, well, I'm flattered.
I did go get my lashes done, though, to make sure they looked on point.
Good.
Girl, I'm all about, that's one thing about the industry is that looking put together is important. But there are times where you can look unput together and still do a good job. You don't always have to wear makeup, girls. Fresh face, they're going to love it. I promise you. I just get my lashes done because it makes me look prettier. It just brings out an extra,
brings out your eyes.
Brings out my eyes more. And that's for me. Not everyone wants to do that, and that's totally okay.
Yeah.
But long hours on set is what it does. And usually I don't eat because I have a gag reflex. Most of you men know, have seen it or have experienced it. And I can't. So I have to be empty stomached because I do my best performing that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How have you dealt with, I'm asking this from my own experience of like dealing with like the body issues, right? Because first of all, I think you're one of the most confident women that I know. And so for you to be a BBW and have loads of confidence, I'm really thinking of the women out there who are really hard on themselves, who find the tiniest thing that they see as a flaw and like zeroing in on it. And then we're over here butt-ass naked on the internet with way more flaws in their opinion than they have. And it just makes me wonder, where do you find this confidence? And have you always been confident? Where does that come from?
Oh gosh, so when people ask me that question, I really struggle to answer it because I really don't know how I do it. I feel, so going back when I was like maybe 15, 16 years old, I'm coming into my womanly self. I don't even really like think about my body in that way of like, men looking at it like that. So I just was me. I was just taking my personality and letting it shine through my body, I guess, if that makes sense. I really take what people say about me and just make it fuel me to be better. It's hard to get criticism from people. It's hard to have somebody look at you and say, you're fat, you're ugly, you're a pig, you're a whale. Like consistently getting put down and put down and put down. You have to just believe in yourself and see yourself as beautiful. You have to love yourself so much more than anyone could ever love themselves. There are days I look in the mirror, Amanda, don't get me wrong, and I'm like, damn. Oh, I would love to look like Amanda Thickk. Oh, I would love to look like Jay LePage. I would love to look like a lot of these beautifully curvaceous women who are significantly smaller than me, significantly. And that's okay because that just drives me to be healthier and want to look my best. So I've been back in the gym, You know, at one point we were working out together, which I really want to see you back in it too, girl. I'm doing it from me, though. I'm doing it because I want to be healthy. I'm having problems with my knees, problems with my ankles. I'm having problems with my hips. So the only way that that's going to go away is if I decide to make it go away.
Right.
That's making cognitive changes to my body. Now, you asked, how do I be so confident? I have to be. I have no other choice to be confident because people will consistently put me down, and I just have to look at them and say, you don't know me. You don't know what I have to go through. So I just keep myself as humble as possible, and I just smile and I just push through. I keep it just pushing. I don't let the negativity get to me. And it has. Don't get me wrong. I've grown a lot. I've grown a lot in the last 8 to 10 years of being in this industry or working around it in some capacity.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I love that. And I think what you just shared is really powerful. And, you know, whenever I had a post on Instagram once that went super mega viral, like the craziest, but also a lot of those comments were very nasty. Mm-hmm. And at first I'm reading this and I'm like, I felt my body kind of flush.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like I got upset at first and I started like deleting stuff. And then I thought, you know what? Fuck it. You know, because here's the thing. And I'm not saying this to like shit on any compliments.
Right.
But I have to roll with the punches, whether it's a compliment or somebody talking shit. Mm-hmm. I can't let any of that really, how do I say this? I can't let it go too deep to heart because even if it's a good thing they're saying, it's like, I appreciate what you're saying and that's great that you think that. And so thank you for that. But also, if I really put a lot of stock into what other people say about me, the negative stuff would hurt a lot more.
Yep, absolutely.
So I have to value what I think of me, and thank you very much.
Yep, exactly. When people give me compliments, I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I super appreciate that. And that's really true, but it's also something I have to say over and over and over again. And then when it comes to the negative comments, I look at them and I go, you must really hate yourself to be projecting that kind of just negativity onto someone you don't know, someone that you just see on the internet. The keyboard warriors, y'all need to go get a fucking life. There is a whole world outside there outside of the keyboard, outside of the internet. Go explore it and leave the people who are here just doing what they want to do alone.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's literally what we have to think. We have to that's what we have to say to ourselves because they are literally miserable people. That's what they are. For people to go and negatively say something about somebody they don't know, they've never really had any interaction with, they've never seen in person, like they are really projecting how they feel about themselves.
Yes.
And that's something I've been working on for me personally over the last 10 years because I didn't know I was not cool until I was not cool.
What?
So I had you don't know me that. You have only known me for the last 4 years?
5 years.
So 5 years before you, Julie Ginger is not the same person she is when you met her 5 years ago.
Well, tell me more.
I mean, nothing bad. I didn't know social cues. I was really naive. Very naive. I didn't understand certain things. I was homeschooled. Like, I didn't get to go to high school. I didn't get to go. My middle school experience to learn social shit was very just not there, you know? So I had to learn a lot. I had to learn how to talk to people. I had to learn how to interact with people. So now, where I'm at now is a different level of where I was, but just better. You know, I'm slowly growing, slowly learning to be a better person, not just for me, but for those around me. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. It's been a long journey.
No kidding.
And I really hope that people who knew me in the very beginnings of my career see that now.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
I would hope so.
I know there's a lot of that. There's a lot of people who just have been loving you through your whole career trajectory. They've seen the beginning. They see where you are now.
Yes.
What do you feel like has been maybe one of the best parts of being in this industry for you? Like, do you think it has affected your self-esteem in a positive way? Like, what do you think has been one of the best outcomes of being in the industry?
I mean, definitely has affected my self-esteem in a more positive manner, for sure. There are days where I get down on myself, but that's just me letting intrusive thoughts come into my brain that, or in our brains that are like so complex, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just pushing back on those and saying, no, you're good. You know, like just constantly checking in with yourself too. But I think it's the fact that I've also got to travel a ton. I really love to travel. I get to meet new people. I get to have new experiences. So just constantly trying new things and going new places. And sometimes I see old people. Sometimes I see new people. Sometimes it's a mix of both. And it's just, you know, navigating where you're at. And like I said, I just really enjoy like just the traveling and the meeting of people and where it has brought me personality-wise. And emotionally. And I mean, it's really been a big help to me to learn a lot more about me.
I like that.
Yes. No, but it's true though. I think a lot of people will go back and when they watch this and they're going to think about this and be like, oh, she's got a point. Like, I feel like if you're not growing constantly in this industry, you're just not growing at all as a person.
Yes.
Every day we're coming up against something new. Every day, you know?
Yes.
And
And I think we are in a niche that is it's a very fetishized niche.
Most certainly.
Niche. I can't
niche.
talk.
It is.
How do you feel about being kind of a fetish? I mean, I feel like, to be honest, I think most of us are fetishized.
Right.
Whether you're in
a
BBW category or something different.
We are.
But
there's no way around it. There's nothing you can do about it. You just accept it and just don't think about it that way, though. Mm-hmm. You don't see yourself as a fetish. Just let everyone else see you as a fetish because whatever. Like, they're going to think, people are going to think what they want.
Yes.
We all have free will. We all have a mind. Our minds are so complex, but yet we are in control of them too.
Yes.
So if you see me as a fetish, good for you. Pay me.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I've been a big person my entire life. I have. Even as a young child at 13 years old, I was thick. I was a big girl. And I think that comes with lifestyle, of course, you know. But I think there is some genetics to it in some way. I'm not exactly sure how, but I feel like there is, because when I go and look at everyone else in my family, we're all pretty big people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but I do think a majority of it is lifestyle. Definitely got to make some lifestyle changes.
Well, so you are in the gym, though.
Yes, I am.
So do you worry about losing weight, though? Like, because your fans, I'm sure they're very opinionated.
They are. And a lot of them are like, don't lose any weight. I appreciate that, though.
Yes.
I do, because they don't want to see me lose the BBW factor. I think what I'm trying to do is just get healthy. I don't know what that's going to come to. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it's going to lead to. Like, is it going to lead to me having to have skin removal surgery? Probably. Maybe. Because I've gained and lost weight so many times over the last 10 years.
Yeah, I have too.
So my elasticity, or whatever you say,
yes,
is, I don't think it's still, quite, I don't think.
Well, and then we're getting older. I know I'm older than you are, but still, it's just.
Okay.
I know.
You look great.
You know what's funny is people are just to talk shit about me online or whatever. They'll be like, "Oh, she's getting old," and I'm like, "Thank you." I'm actually, number one, it's a gift to still be here.
Amen. I wake up grateful every day that I'm alive, girl. Every day.
Yeah.
Because some people don't wake up.
Some people don't. And I've known people in
my
life
or anything,
but yeah, but there's people that I've been close to that are not here anymore.
That's right.
And I think about them, and I think about I still get to be here, and I need to make better choices for myself.
Absolutely.
It's like what you've talked about. It's like it's about health.
Health is wealth.
It is, and
it literally is, especially in our industry because we are athletic people.
Yes,
we are athletes, motherfuckers. Whether you choose to believe it or not. We are over here working our asses off. If you watch any of my, I sweat because I'm putting that work in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I have to think about it like that. We're athletes. We got to take care of our bodies.
Yes.
We do. We really do. And that's why I'm back in the gym taking this so much more seriously than I ever have. I think it also helps that I have a great accountability partner who's also got goals, who really wants to be in the gym too. So, I mean, I'm almost 2 weeks straight.
Wow. Okay, I need to be more like you.
No, you need to be what you're comfortable with, what you can do. Don't push yourself, but push yourself.
It's one of those things I've been putting off because there's a couple things to this. One, me losing weight changes
Yep.
the fan base.
Yep. Show enough does.
It
That's
really
why you
does.
gotta ask, are you afraid to lose weight? Nah, I'm not. Because your fan base is either gonna go to the other side, or the ones that are sticking with you are gonna stay no matter what because they're a fan of you, right?
Right.
That's what I believe that I have, fans of me. Yes, there are a lot of guys who are fans of the bigness. They love the ass. They love the belly. Okay. But like, if you're a fan of me, then you'll stick with me no matter what.
This is true.
That's the biggest thing. And those are the fans that I want to make happy. Those are the fans that I want to keep around. But if you get mad that I lose weight and I'm a BBW, well, that's just your projection that you're mad that I'm not a BBW no more. I'm sorry. What am I going to do about it? I'm not going to put myself back in an unhealthy situation.
Well, but
So,
also
yeah.
you have so much BBW content that even if your body changes and you're not, you still have all of this to offer and then potentially a new direction as well.
Same for you. So, for instance, I have Ashley Ace. She's a creator out here.
Okay,
She's amazing. I've worked with her before, had a great time. We actually did a girl video on Cunnilingus Day. Do you know what Cunnilingus is? Cunnilingus is eating everybody.
There's Cunnilingus Day?
Yes, it's a legitimate day. So it was during Exotica Chicago 2024, I believe.
Okay.
We met up. She came to the room. We recorded it. We said, Happy Cunnilingus Day. And then straight to girl action. It was a lot of fun.
Wow.
So she and I had a conversation the other day. And she was like, I'm just really, I'm feeling super discouraged because companies don't want to shoot me because I'm not big enough or small enough. So she's right in that tweenie. She said this guy called her a tweenie. In between sizes. A tweenie. The new term. I don't like it. I like plumper, or I like plump. I feel like girls who are not quite skinny in that mainstream skinny range, but not quite BBW, they're just plump.
Well, I think they throw them in the POG
I know,
category now.
they do. But she
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to find that area where you're calm and grounded.
Yeah, because I know I'm on the smaller side of BBW. So if I were to lose weight, that's where I'm kind of in a similar situation.
Yeah.
Like I'm still big enough that I'm still BBW.
Yeah.
But to lose 20, 30 pounds, it's going to be a situation like that, which is like, okay, so hog, I guess.
Yeah.
But I've considered, I'm not saying I'm going to do this. I had considered at one point of doing my own production company specifically with like Thickk girls, right?
Love that.
Thickk Productions.
Right.
And I really have thought about it because I know, Plumper has their POG version. And like, so there is a niche for it.
Yes, there is. I think it's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
I just haven't decided if I'm going to go that direction.
Pull the trigger or not.
Yeah, because it's a lot of work.
Honey, I know.
So you have your own company. You have your own production company. Let's segue to that.
So I tried, and I'm still working on it. I guess maybe tried isn't the right word. I'm still continuing to work on it.
Okay.
So I started bbwgloryhole.com. That is the production site name.
Okay.
So if you aren't, sure what that is, it's a BBW glory hole where the girls suck the dicks or even get too. It just depends on the situation. Right now I've been focusing on more oral. So the girls are just sucking away at these and having a grand old time. It's a lot of work to find the girls, find the guys, make sure they're tested, make sure everyone gets along, because not everyone gets along with everybody. It's a lot of working parts. I try to do a little fun interview beforehand, and then that segues into their glory hole video. And yeah, I mean, it's a lot of work.
What inspired you to do this?
There's no BBW glory holes out there.
Oh, that's true.
Hello. So I decided to take it upon myself because I love sucking dick. And there's a lot of really good suckers out there that are BBWs. And a lot of guys love BBWs when they're sucking dick. So
I've heard that's a stereotype. Is this a true stereotype?
I really believe it is. I really believe that bigger women suck way better dick than skinnier girls.
Why? Why is this a thing?
Because we have I don't know, we have a hunger. Okay, I guess that was it's the only word what I could think of. But when I think about it, man, when I'm going to town. I'm enjoying it. I'm eating the. So honestly, yes, we've got a hunger
snack.
I love a good pickle. Give me a good chocolate bar any day. I can't help myself. I really believe I'm really fucking funny.
You are. I'm crying.
You got me hot over here, girl. Woo! But I have been approached by a lot of guys that are like, "Yo, BBWs are my favorite. They suck the best." I want to put a poll out there on Twitter. We're gonna do it today, right after we're done here. I'm gonna put the poll this out. I'm gonna be like, who's BBWs or skinny girls? I'm gonna put it exactly like that.
Wow, because skinny girls don't want to eat.
No, they don't.
They don't want to eat.
I'm ready. I'm always ready to put something in my mouth. No offense, skinny girls. No offense. Don't take it offensively. I love my skinny girls because I have shot with so many cute skinny girls over the last several months, and I enjoy it. It's so much fun.
Well, there's like a whole market for size differences too.
Girl, why do you think my girl shit takes off?
See, my girl. Well, okay. Let me back up.
I
don't really do girls stuff,
see,
so
exactly.
that's true.
I do. How you doing? No.
Hey.
No, I guess I learned I was super into girls when I was really young, but I also like guys. So I'm very bisexual. I'm very,
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of fluid that way.
Yeah.
See, I'm just like super straight. That's why when it's like girl stuff, I've told you I could do certain things, but I can't do all the things.
That's okay.
I'm willing to play ball though. I have done a couple of threesomes as long as there was a guy in the mix somewhere.
Yep.
Or I think I did one. It was Melanie Melons, and it was a sensual massage.
Her big boobs.
Yes.
Her melons.
Yes, she's going to come on the show soon.
Yay!
Yes, dropping that little nugget. Yeah, so there, it was in my wheelhouse, though, because it was massage. So as long as there was something in that scene that made me comfortable, I could hang with it. Because I have to go with my intuition. So there was a part in that scene where I wasn't expecting to do anything that I did do. I'm not even going to say what it is. Go find the scene.
That's right. You want to know? You want to see the dirty shit she just did with this girl?
Find it.
You got to go look for it. What's your website?
Oh, I love it.
What's your website?
Well, I've got it linked here. I've got it linked.
Oh, then you know where the website is.
Yeah, I can't say all the names here, but yes, it's linked right here on the episode.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
Got it.
So you've done this glory hole thing. Yeah. So you're still building it? Is it?
So the glory hole is pretty much permanent in my apartment. I have 2 panels that go like this.
Okay.
Right? So and there are 2 glory hole panels, so I can do 2 guys at once if I wanted to.
Oh.
So I invested $1,000 into getting my own glory hole made. It's metal framed. The cloth can be washed if I need to.
Okay.
Why would I want to do that? We want all the spit and the cum all over and we want it to look good and authentic. But it's really cool because I have a big enough room that I'm able to do this and still have my bed and still film in my room.
Really?
Yeah, I have a really big ass room. I love my apartment. It's great. So over top, I have a board sticking out that I've affixed to the wall that can shoot the down overhead.
Oh, I see.
So I've got multiple angles. I can do 2 guys. I actually could also do the European style of a glory hole for the females.
What does that mean?
The Czechoslovakian style, which is where the girls get and it's just half their body.
Oh.
They can either do doggy, they can do like missionary.
I've seen that.
Yeah, so that's something I'm going to start implementing. Once I get enough videos, I'm going to start offering the Czechoslovakian style. And I have a massage table that I'll put underneath, and I'll have a little black curtain, and then the girl can lay there.
I have a recognizable tattoo. Whoever sees me, they'd know exactly who I was. I got the
I know I got recognizable ones too, but at the same time, it's fun. It's like that not knowing who's gonna fuck me. You're not supposed to know, like that type of situation, right? But then, of course, I'm going to make sure that the talents meet each other. Like, I'm not going to be that rude and be like, nah, you don't get to see who it is.
Right.
Unless they're like, oh my gosh, I really hope it's.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
I think that's one thing that people don't realize, even if they're watching stuff on, like a tube site or something, there's paperwork, there's consent, there's even if it looks accidental, even if it looks like a random chance situation, for that to be legal, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if it's actually chance, that's probably not done in a legal way.
No, it's not. Anything that you see where it looks kind of sketchy, it's sketchy.
Yeah, don't support that.
Don't support that stuff. You support the real stars, the people who are actually really doing this and not just not doing, because we have the 2257, we have a model compliance, we have to share each other's IDs. We literally get all of our government information is exchanged between the people who I'm working with. So there's no way that I would ever bring anybody in without them knowing who it was, and paperwork and meeting and tests. Oh God, testing. Let's talk about that for a second.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Let's talk about that.
Because testing is so important in the industry. So anytime I have someone come through, everyone has to be either talent tested or clear tested or Prod 13 or Empower. That was the other one. Or CET. I'll accept CET. So those 5, they're all well known. They're all used. I've used every single one of them but CET. So those are the ones I accept. As long as you do that, then I'll take you seriously. If you don't, I'm not going to take you seriously.
Right.
That's one of the biggest things I will say to any male talent or female talent. If you want to be taken seriously, go get the tests that we require. Yes. Make sure you stay within your 2 weeks. Don't work outside of the 2 weeks. And if you do it with a partner, someone that you know that you work with only, and that's it, and they're tested too. If you go over your 2 weeks, you don't get tested, you really shouldn't be working. But now, I will digress and say before you say anything, I have worked on a 30-day test, but that was because I was all the way on the East Coast and I couldn't get tested.
Oh.
And I only had 3 bodies on my test.
Well, I was going to say that's very subjective.
Yes,
because
it is.
How many people have you worked with? You could have a 7-day test and have 10 people on that.
Oh
yeah,
I
don't even
want to know.
Oh, I had somebody, I'm just going to throw this one in there.
Yep.
Somebody that I don't like, a producer that is not a good person, was supposed to come to Vegas and shoot with me, and I wasn't really wanting to anyway. And then he sends me his test 2 weeks ahead of time, and I was like, this is weird. Why is he sending me this test 2 weeks ahead of time? Wait a minute. He's sending this test to me thinking that this is going to fly, and he's on his way to Exotica. Wait a minute. He's going to go to Exotica and fuck however many people, and he still thinks that this test is going to fucking fly? Are you crazy?
Oh,
yeah, I don't have childcare. I can't see you. I can't make this shoot. I'm going to make up whatever the fuck. You are not giving me a test 2 weeks in advance when you're going to have like 20 plus bodies on that test.
Yo, that's wild.
Fuck off.
That's wild. And that's why I'm so particular about who I work with now.
Yes,
Very
you have to be. You don't know what these people are doing.
Especially these guys that come up in my DMs and in my emails and in my messages trying to collab.
Yeah, guys, come on. Stop with the conversation.
You think I want to fuck you for free?
Yeah, no. Sorry.
Boy, please. I'm a star. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you that's watching. Don't. Just don't. Pay the performers that you want to work with. It's not that hard. Go do the testing that they want. Because at the end of the day, when they're happy, you're definitely going to be happy.
Oh, 100%.
Because we have no room to really give any inches to anybody. We don't. I have to protect Amanda. Let's say I go work with Oliver Faze and then Oliver Faze works with Amanda. I have to protect her, so I have to stay tested. Oliver has to stay tested. She has to stay tested. Testing and just accountability is so important in this industry. Important.
I had somebody give me a fake test when I first started.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Wow.
And this is what he does. He preys on the new girls. He keeps changing his name and keeps changing his Twitter. At the time, he went by the name King Creams.
You talking about, I know who you talking about.
Yeah.
Just saw him at the AVN nomination party.
Are you serious?
I gave him the dirtiest look ever. That man is not... He's a danger to the industry.
He's not in the industry, guys.
He is not.
King
Creams.
He keeps changing his name.
He keeps changing it. He was there. He was with a female, too. I looked at him, and I just scolded. I said, ugh.
He actually hit me up maybe a week or two ago, and he was like,
God.
Give me another chance. Nothing bad went down in our shoot. And I said, you gave me a fake test. You gave me a fake test. I had to go take prep and all kinds of shit just because. Why are you giving me a fake test? Do you have something? Or were you just too cheap to go get a test? Because I did my due diligence. I scanned it. I checked. The test was good. He used somebody else's scan code. And I was new enough that I didn't know to check the serial number. So I learned the hard way. It was awful. And I was on set for another company when I found out. Yes. So I'm on set with oh no, I'm forgetting names right at the moment.
Okay.
Holy crap. It'll come to me in a second.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm on set and they were like, oh, by the way, watch out for this guy who's running around giving girls a fake test. And I was like, who is it? I had shot with him the night before. I was like, oh no. And we're about to shoot.
This later, girl.
We're about to
I got some things to say.
Oh yeah.
So because I have names. I'm gonna name drop some names. You guys aren't gonna get to hear this. Sorry, this is personal between her and me and industry stuff. Girl,
yeah,
I have had my run in with that man. I have stayed with him. I have for a couple of days because he flew me out. We have history.
Oh,
we have history, and the only reason why I know about him is because of one specific girl. I've had 3 or 4 girls talk to me about him, of course, because they all knew that I fucked with him for at one point.
Oh.
He keeps coming at my DMs all the time. He's in Vegas. Hey, are you available? Love to see you. Like all the time. All the time. This man does not want to get off my fucking...
I just couldn't believe that he had the nerve to reach out to me again.
He is so annoying. I cannot believe that he got into AVN's non-party. Like, I just cannot believe it.
Well, that's why I'm kind of shocked to hear that, because he's not really...
He's not
an industry guy. He's really not. He just finds new girls.
And I'm sure that the girl he
plays
was
those
with
games
was a new girl, and I feel so bad for her.
Yeah.
But what am I supposed? I don't know who she is. I'm not going to try to reach out to her because at the end of the day, what am I going to do?
It's up to us to do our own work to figure that out.
Yeah.
So I was just grateful being on set that they told me, and I didn't know about prep because again, I'm new and I'm like, I don't know any of these things.
Wow.
Nikki Sequoia was on set and she was like, you've got to do this, go here, do this. So they kind of filled me in on things, but it was very upsetting. And so, yeah, you learn things the hard way when you're in this industry. And I don't know. I feel like there's still been a lot of value because like once I've learned that, I look for these tests like crazy. I'm very strict about it. I'm curious though, because testing is so like we have to be so regimented. Yeah. How is dating for you, or do you not really date? I just touched a nerve. Shit.
No, not a bad nerve. Not a bad nerve, but not a great nerve.
Okay.
So I've tried dating. Like I've even dated industry guys. And that's all been failed. They've all failed.
Why? Are you the common denominator, Julie? It's because you wanted to date me. That's really what this was.
Absolutely. Honestly, I feel like when you tell me that I'm with you and you're with me and you say you're my girlfriend and I say, okay, well then you're my boyfriend. And we go to an industry party and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just, and people ask me, oh, who you here with? Oh, I'm just here with my boyfriend. This is when, and I have no problem talking about this. If he sees this, well, you know what? His loss. That's all I got to say about that. Because it was the best fucking thing that ever happened to him. But he chose to lose it. Because he didn't want to commit to the fact that we were together. He just wanted to use me. And that's okay. Because I learned down the road what it was after a couple of years of thinking about it and going over in my head, like, what the fuck was this? He's just a user. And I don't have no problems calling him out as a user because I know there's other girls who have felt the same.
Is he the only industry guy that you've dated?
That's well known.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I dated somebody else, but it was more of like a content creator, more instead of like super like in the industry like that.
Right.
Some of our content is some of the best sold content, which is crazy.
Oh.
He was a trucker. So I would go on the road with him. We would film in this truck.
Well, that of course is going to sell.
Hell yeah. It was so much fun though. I kind of want to be a trucker just to be able to do that.
Wow. That's like a whole lifestyle right there.
Yes, it is. And girl, I be driving everywhere.
Oh, you do?
I do.
You go to Exotica and you drive across the country every year.
Almost every year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice to have your own car with you. Anyway.
It is nice. It is nice to have my own to be able to go and do. That's why I travel like that. But, like those guys, hey, it is what it is. No harm, no foul. I'm just going to say that that's what happened. He used me and that's the end of it. That's why him and I do not speak because he knows he did me dirty and that's okay.
I've shot with and we're still cool, but I know you. I also, one thing I know about this industry is everybody has different relationships with everybody else. And I have to be very aware of that. And so I don't talk to people. No, it's okay because I don't not talk to people. Like I know how he feels about you, how you feel about him. I still talk to both of you.
It's not that hard to do, right?
No, I just let you guys do your thing over there, and I'll have my relationship independent of that.
Absolutely.
Because you kind of have to. This is a small industry at the end of the day.
Absolutely. There are girls that I have to do that with. I'm really good friends with one girl, and two girls hate that girl. But I could still be friends with them, but guess what? They don't want to be friends with me because I'm friends with her. So at the end of the day, that's their problem, not mine. Right. Because I'm still willing to be their friend and talk and kiki, but I don't have to tell them what I'm doing with this other girl. It's none of their fucking business. And I don't have to tell this girl what I do with them because it's none of her business. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's the problem with this industry is that we just can't all just get along and just fucking let bygones be bygones and let shit go and move forward. That is the biggest problem.
Yeah, there's a lot of, I mean, it's very petty. There's a lot of petty stuff. I just try and avoid all the drama.
Me too.
I end up like skipping out on a lot of things that like house parties and things. Like when I have tried to go, you know, sometimes it blows up in my face later or it turns into like a Twitter storm. And I'm just like, what? One time there was this whole Twitter fest and I didn't even see it for hours and hours. And like half the shit got deleted by the time I even saw it. I was like, what happened? Honestly, I don't even know what happened. And I got dragged into something.
Yeah. And so. I really agree with you. I try to keep myself out of the drama. You know, sometimes it's inevitable. Sometimes just shit happens.
Yeah. It's a small kind of incestuous industry altogether. I mean, we're all fucking each other.
We
anyways.
are. And that's why I don't understand why people get so up in their fucking, like in their panties, so to speak, get their panties in a knot over people fucking other people. Because this is what we do for a living. Why are you getting mad if it happens off camera?
Right. Well, so let's go back to the dating then, because that kind of ties back to that, where how do you have a boyfriend or how does it work when you are in the industry, especially if you're both in the industry? How does that work?
It's a lot of communication, a lot of transparency. Like that at the end of the day, if you can't be honest with your partner about where you're going and who you're doing, you like how I said that?
Yeah.
Or what you're doing, then they're going to start letting those intrusive thoughts in their brain, like, oh, well, what if she's, you know, like cheating on me, and what if she's really not going to do this and she's actually going to do, you know, something else. And that's where you just really have to have that honest, open communication. Like it really has to be that. There is no other way you can get around this. Because I've done it. I have kept things from my partner and it bit me in the ass. That's why when I try to date, I let them know right away. This is what I do for work. Because I have to know where you stand with me now, because I'm not going to stop what I'm doing for you. I've been doing this longer than I've known you. It's not going to happen. So he has to find some way to fit into my life. And I have to find some way to fit into his. I don't date girls. That's why I say he and his. Just to be clear. I like girls. I fuck with them, but I just don't date them.
Right.
Right? Okay. So for me to date someone in the industry, I mean, obviously that has to be, you know, we have to be on the same page. We have to be like honest with each other and so forth. And then when you go to civilians, it's even 10 times worse because you have to basically look at them and say, I'm going to go fuck this other guy on camera, honey. I'll be back later.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be here. Here's my location. Like for me, when I date somebody, I share my location. I want them to know where I'm at, you know, so they can keep an eye on me, make sure I'm safe. Like that's my trust. That's my transparency, you know? And again, I'll tell people, you know, whoever I'm dating, you know, this is who I'm going to be with. This is, you know, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like I really break it down, especially if they're civilian, which I've dated one civilian when I got in the industry. That's when I first moved to Vegas. He fucked me over. I don't even want to talk about that. Whatever.
I've tried dating civilians and it's
so hard. So hard. So at the current moment, I'm not dating anybody. And dating to me is like going out on dates, spending significant time with that person, really investing, you know, time. Because, I mean, time is precious. I don't like mine wasted. So if I'm willing to invest time in you, I like you. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get to know you more because I see potential there, you know? And I mean, you know, I talk to people, sure, but I don't really go out on dates or anything like that. You know, it's just almost a waste of my time because I just don't feel satisfied in the end. Not sexually, because I don't usually just have sex with anybody like that.
Oh, that's the other thing I think is funny though, because with civilians, they think that, oh, you're a star. This is going to be an easy lay. Bitch, please.
Exactly. It's going to be the harder.
That's much harder for you now.
So much harder now.
Are you tested?
Yep.
I'm not going to get paid for this. Is it number one? You're probably not even that good. Or if maybe you are, but what do I get out of this?
Yeah. What am I really getting out of it?
Dating, but not like for me, I don't want the friend with benefits thing.
Yeah.
I don't need it. I can go to work and get paid. So why do I want to do it for free?
Right.
Not know if you're tested.
Yep.
Like, I don't want to deal. No.
Yeah.
It's too much drama. And I've had like hot ass dudes who want to hook up. And I'm like, yeah, I'm busy. And you're hot as hell. But I'm just, why though?
Yeah.
Why?
When we're in this industry, we can go and work pretty much with anyone within our group of people we've worked with already.
Yep.
And get that sexual satisfaction to a point. Sometimes it's nice to have that off camera, sex, even with someone in the industry or not in the industry, depending on if you've already crossed that threshold with that person or not.
Right.
So when it comes to someone new, I got to test the waters. I need to hang out with you. I need to know what's up because I may want to date, but maybe I just want to fuck. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes I just want somebody to come over, lay it on me, and leave. Because maybe I can't work with anybody in the industry because I've worked with everybody and there's no one's like, coming to me, and that's happened. Absolutely has happened.
Really?
Girl, yes.
Let's talk about that.
Girl, yes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Have reached out to several people I've worked with before.
Wait, you've worked with before and they're just like not around? They don't
not around or they're not, they're not interested. They can't find the time. They say they want to, but then it never happens. Yeah.
Do you think it's legit or do you think it's just excuses? Because
I think it's excuses. I think that most of the time it's an excuse. Yeah. Look, I've been doing this for a really long time. I know I'm good at what I do. Mm-hmm. I constantly make content, even solo content, which sells amazing for me. So I don't necessarily need someone, but it's always nice to be able to have people that you can talk to here in Vegas where we are, or even in other cities if you're visiting, Several times I've traveled and have set up stuff and then just they've either ghosted or not shown up.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing is like when I'm traveling, I cannot have my time wasted. If I say I want to shoot with you and you want to say you shoot with me and we set something up and then you fucking just drop the ball, yeah, you'll never get a chance with me again. That's it. That was your one and only chance. Mm-hmm. People out here in Vegas, like I would love to shoot with more people out here, but when I reach out, I'm not getting a whole lot back. And I don't know if that's because they're just not interested because I'm a BBW. And they've already shot with me, It
really could be.
It could be.
When I approached a guy that I've never shot with before, I ask, do you work with BBWs?
Always the first question I ask.
That's the first thing I want to know because if you tell me no, I know I'm not going to take this personally because I'm just not a body type that you work with.
Yep.
Maybe it doesn't sell for you. Whatever. So I really try and think of it from a business perspective.
Yeah, definitely. I do too. I really do. More so now over the last several years than before. Before I did take it personally. I'm not going to lie. That's the change. That's the biggest change. Is I stopped taking things personally. I just didn't know how to in the beginning. I didn't know how to.
Just takes practice.
Yeah. I mean, many times I've been at a shoot house bawling my eyes out because no one wants to shoot with me. It's happened before. Yeah. People think that because I'm popular that I'm always working and I'm always shooting. That's not the case. I do a lot of solo content.
See, my solo content doesn't really sell that well.
You got to put more effort into it, baby.
God damn it. Teach me.
Come over.
Teach me.
It's not that hard. It's just all about like going in, like for me personally, like going in and asking my fans, well, what do you like? What turns you on about me? I want to know. So then if somebody says, oh, I really love your belly. Okay, let me just do some belly content real quick. That's super easy. Fetish? Duh. Money? Hell yeah.
I need to do more feet stuff.
You have very pretty feet.
What?
Yeah, look at those pretty feet. Okay. See, you have pretty feet. So you gotta push yourself to do it though. That's the thing.
That the reason what's the hold back on that for me is like, how do I do it's like angles and like there's a way to do it that I don't really know. So
This is how I've always practiced. You just got to do it. Take your photos, look at them, and then be like, okay, this one looks okay. This one doesn't. Okay, let's try a different angle. Let me put the phone down here and hang my feet over the couch and scrunch my toes. So they're going to get this little view. You know, they're going to get that scrunch.
Okay.
And then you can open up and, spread your toes. Like, look at that spread.
Wow. grabby.
I have grabby toes. So I've done feet content. I have so much feet content.
Wow.
Like pictures. I have tons of pictures, but no feet, like actual feet content. I need to do more.
Most of my feet content have been like customs.
Yeah. And love customs.
Yeah, I love doing customs. But the feet stuff is mostly that. Or I've noticed there's kind of this viral trend on Instagram that I've done with my high heels where I have the panties drop. That every time I post it, it goes viral. That's why you see my feet on Instagram all the damn time. And it's always the same concept
but
because it goes
good in
viral
heels.
Every time.
And that's the thing. A lot of guys have heel fetishes.
Well, and I didn't even own high heels. I can't even walk in these bitches. And I was like, I'm going to the store and I need some like slutty heels. Like, let's go.
Yep.
I wandered the mall for hours. Couldn't find the only pair I found that fit, that were pretty, that were what I wanted, were so expensive. And I was just mad. I was like, I just wanted some Instagram shoes. What are we doing? Why?
Okay. So now that you have those shoes,
I did buy them.
You did. Okay, I know you did because I've seen them. I knew they had to be like really nice, expensive shoes. Do you feel like your content that you've been posting, the things that you're seeing, do you feel like that's paid for it? Do you feel like you're getting paid back for the views and that monetization? Because are you monetized on Instagram yet?
Well, Instagram pays for shit. The most I've ever made on Instagram in a month was $13.
Shit, I made more than that on TikTok.
Okay, so I'm about to start doing TikTok Shop, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just throw this out there right
Yeah.
now. So I'm going to start building my brand in a safe for work way. So I have a second Instagram that I'm going to start building up more lifestyle.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to start doing TikTok, but selling TikTok Shop.
Okay.
And I'm creating digital products on how to be better in bed. So I'm kind of building a whole suite of things to start doing.
Hell yeah.
So there's this, which is like my heart and passion is in
Absolutely.
this. And then these other things are kind of like on the side. So my adult stuff, I'm slowing down on the creating part because I have so much. And I have content I'm sitting on I haven't even put out yet.
Girl,
I was like, why? I don't need to make more if I'm sitting on stuff.
Yeah.
So let me get this out. So like this part of the year, I'm really focused on finishing that stuff and getting all my stuff in the right places, monetizing as best I can.
Yep.
And building a safe for work kind of brand too. So these shoes, is it paying for it? Yes, I feel like it is. It's going to just get better though.
Absolutely. I mean, everything is just going to keep getting better and better and better. The more you put effort into it, the more positive energy. Remember, you see how I said that? Positive energy that you put into, not just energy. Because you have to think there is negative and positives.
Right.
So the negative energy could be that depression. That could be that intrusive thought saying, nah, not today, or I can't do it today, or I don't feel like it. You have to fight against that shit. You have to continue to being positive. And what you're doing is in the positive direction. So good on you. Good on you. Because TikTok Shop is not easy. It is not.
It's not.
I just go live on TikTok and just hang out. Sometimes I cook. Sometimes I bake. Sometimes I just chill. Yeah.
You're making money from that?
Girl, please. Yes.
Okay, better than $13.
Better than $13. TikTok lives, I have a lot of fun because people throw gifts and things like that. You know, your fans are going to follow you. They're going to find you. A lot of times, almost every live, I get a handful of guys saying, oh my God, I didn't know you had TikTok. I've been on this bitch for 5 years. I just didn't start going live until maybe about 3 years ago and start putting more effort into it because my girl who does my lashes, she would go on live and she'd be like, come on live, come hang out. Da, 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 da.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's how I started doing that. And then she actually went live while she was doing my lashes a couple of times, just so people could see how she works.
What she was doing.
Yeah, and oh man, she's.
And you know what? I'm good at live streaming. I've just never wanted to cam. I've done it. It's
Camming
exhausting.
Camming is a beast.
To the cam girls out there,
amen.
Props to you. It is one of the hardest jobs. It's so hard. Like guys are like, oh, they just stay home all day. No. That is hard fucking work. Way harder than I want to do.
You know, speaking of that, bring it back again to Ashley Ace. Her husband went on, I think it was Chatterbait with her or something, with her one time, and he had to stop because he was like, I cannot believe how exhausting this is. So he learned, and he's like, I will never do that again. So
Yeah. When
You are.
when people were like, just cam every day. And I was like, do you know what the fuck that entails? Clothes on, clothes off, clothes
Yep.
on, clothes off.
Yep.
Oh my
Yep. And you have 30 seconds, 45 seconds in between each private to change your clothes. And
Yeah,
put your
throw them
clothes
back on and
on.
pretend like you're all fresh again.
Yeah.
And then do it all. Like, it's just, it's really
Consistent
exhausting.
work. It is very exhausting. And I agree with you. Hats off to those girls. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've done it. And I just don't think I could take myself to do it again.
I can't.
So that's why I do my TikTok lives to help supplement
Yes.
my income. That's why I do my Twitch lives. I play my games.
I need to figure that out. I set up an account but I play Roblox, and I don't know if that's interesting
okay.
for people.
People watch Roblox.
Because I
Go
love.
on Twitch and search Roblox and see what people are doing
Okay.
with their lives on Roblox.
I just need to figure out how to do it because I get on there. I'll play with my kids sometimes, and I have my certain games I like.
Yeah.
99 Nights in the Forest, guys. I fucking love that game.
I'm a Call of Duty shoot 'em up kind of girl.
See, I've never played that.
Oh, it's so much fun.
I would probably love it.
You probably would. It's very intense. It's very fast.
Okay.
It's a lot of eye-hand coordination, learning the controls.
Maybe I wouldn't be very good at this.
I mean, you got to give it a shot to even know. So until
I'm
you
willing to
try,
try.
you don't know. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's fun though.
Well,
It's a lot
the
of fun.
live streams is definitely something I'm going to be doing more of, especially on TikTok. And I'm gonna take after you.
Yeah.
I want it when I first get on there because I'm on there. I'm just not doing anything
Right.
yet. I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna go live every day for 30 days. That's my goal.
Okay.
And I'm good at that. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna, and I've seen some of your lives before.
They're super
They
chill.
came on and I'm
No,
popped
you
up.
can't have your cleavage out like you have it out right now. Sexy, but you can't.
Okay.
You have to have at least cover the top, like where where that line starts.
Yeah.
Kind of keep
Right
it
up
about
to there.
right up to
I
there.
can't move this too much because it's. Yeah.
Hello.
I know. I'm falling out.
That's kind of my biggest tip. Make sure you're wearing like shorts, not like super shorts. Don't have your whole ass cheeks hanging out.
I gotta have leggings. I'm
Okay,
just
then wear,
not good
but
at
wear
shorts.
wear colorful leggings.
Okay.
Because if you wear dark, and let's say you're in a dark room, you don't
Oh,
want
yeah.
dark and dark. It's a bad contrast.
Right.
You know what I love doing is like when I go live on TikTok, I'll be cooking or whatever, make my coffee, and dancing around, have some music playing. I usually just throw on a YouTube channel that's like a mix, a DJ mix, and just let it fly. Sometimes it's 80s, sometimes it's hip hop, sometimes it's one of the two. 90s nostalgic, whatever. And then I say, hey guys, my goal is 100 corgis. Okay, so the corgi is the cutest one out of all of the little gifts that they can send because it runs up, it turns around, and it shakes its little butt and runs away. So guess what I do? Hey guys, you want to see me turn around? Hit that corgi. Throw me a corgi. I had up to 15 corgis one time. I was just straight shaking my ass for like 5 minutes.
And a corgi means what? It's money?
It's money, yeah.
How much
it's like
is a corgi?
299 tokens. I don't know what that equates to in dollars, but the most I've ever made in 1 week off of TikTok was like $300.
What?
Yeah, I was going hard that week. I was on for
sleeping
3 or 4 hours at a time, hanging out, doing whatever I could to keep people in.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. TikTok is another one of those things where it's a lot of work. It is literally online camming. It's just in a different atmosphere, in a different way.
Yes.
It's so much more fun because you don't have to sit here waiting for people to come into your room like you do when you're camming.
Yeah.
Here, people instantly. I've had 200 people in my room one time just hanging out. I mean, it fluctuates up and down, and eventually it'll go down. You have to be careful of not getting restrictions because then it restricts your live access.
Right.
Like who can see it,
Right.
So the lots of ins and outs. If you want to know more, I can help you with that because I got the TikTok knowledge after been doing it for so long.
Yes.
But that's kind of another great way to bring in more people to your pages too.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, do you have any big projects that we should be watching out for? Anything that you're focusing on right now?
I mean, I'm really just trying to get my site up and going for BBW Glory Hole. That's my biggest thing right now. I'm always constantly putting new content on my website, guys. JulieGinger.com has everything. If you're like, oh, I want this video, it's probably there or a variation of that video. If you can't find it on anybody else's place, you'll find it there. I do a lot of collabs, definitely. I have. So a lot of the content I have on my site also has been shared with everyone else. But I do really well. Like I do feel like my website brings in a good amount of money because I'm constantly posting. I'm constantly putting new content up that these people haven't seen. I don't like to sell direct. A lot of people ask if I do, and I don't. So that's why I have my website for that exact reason, because you can either buy the video straight out or you can subscribe. It's super easy.
So you have your own .com where you sell your scenes on your own website? Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of girls don't do that anymore. It's mostly on like the fan sites.
I've had this since 2018. It originally was bbwjulieginger.com. And then the person that I had managing it, she's like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I said, okay. So what can I do to continue? Because I don't want to let go of this. I've worked really hard. I really want to keep my website. I feel like this is just going to be beneficial to me. Mm-hmm. And it is, but I do also know that it's a lot of people, they take my content and put it on other sites, and I can't. Pirating is so bad. Okay, sorry, let me get back to what I was saying. But that's the one thing I love about it is that I have everything right there. It's direct. People can find it easy. And I try to make it easy for my fans. I don't want people to have to go here or there or there or there or there. Like ManyVids, probably going to shut that down soon. Why? Why have that?
Yeah, I've decided I'm not even going to post anything.
I don't have nothing new is going there. Yep, nothing new is going to ManyVids. Everything goes to julieginger.com first. After that, then I spread it out maybe to what other sites I might have, But my bbwgloryhole.com site, I'm really trying to get that up by the end of the year. I'm struggling, but I'm hoping today or tomorrow with some guidance from a creator on the other side of the country. Thank God for Zooms and FaceTimes. Hopefully I can get to where I'm able to have that ready by the beginning of the year so people can start subscribing, because I know a lot of people are waiting. There's girls that I have given content to say, hey, hold on to this because I'm not ready for you to drop it yet. Same with the guys. Hey, don't drop this content yet,
Right.
I usually try to pay the guys so that I don't have to worry about them and share it with the girls because they're the front facing.
Right.
Right. But I've been trying to just pay everybody now.
That's smart, because then you own the content and you don't have to worry about that. That's the one thing that I don't love about collabs. Yeah. And that's why I'm really I've slowed down so much on that, because unless it's a paid shoot, I'm not really interested. I will if it's like my people. Yeah. It's like my kind of handful of people that I work with consistently.
Absolutely. Same.
Otherwise, I'd rather not. But,
yeah.
Well, I want people to be able to find you. So say it one more time, website.
julieginger.com. Super easy, straightforward, to the point.
And I've got it linked here under the videos that I've got here. Will you come back another time?
Yeah, because we have a lot more still to talk about.
Oh, yeah. So easy. So easy to talk to you. And
it is.
And if you guys ever come to any of these events, you'll probably see us, in proximity to each other. We're usually, we run into each other, or we're nearby, or we actually shared a room one year at Exotica.
Yes, we did. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I stayed at that same hotel too.
Me too. I told you. Yeah.
We saw each other.
Yeah. I usually
it's the best hotel to stay at, because the other one
Yeah.
It's close to where we got to go for Jersey. Yeah. But yeah, no, I definitely would love to come back, talk some more, because I do still have a lot more to say. Our time is limited. I could talk for hours, y'all. Give me a microphone and someone to talk to. And
that's my way of reminding you to get your own podcast.
Yes.
Give this girl a microphone. Let's go.
Yeah, I do. I really think I do need to. Yeah.
You do. And now you have a studio to do it in. So I love it.
Yay.
You guys visit julieginger.com. Thank you for being with us here on In the Thick of It. And I will see you next time.
And thank you for having me.
You're welcome.